today we will discuss some of the important topics for the prelims examination 2027. Okay, so let's start. So today a very important concept which we need to know, which is covered in the Hindu newspaper, is down blending. Okay, so guys, recently Iran and America, they have signed an MOU, and the Iran war has come to an end. So one of the elements of this agreement is that Iran is not going to develop a nuclear weapon, and Iran is going to downblend. Iran is going to downblend its uh, like uranium. Okay, so what is this downblending and why it is important for the UPSC prelims 2027? Let us try to discuss. Okay, so guys, okay, Iran has been carrying out its nuclear program, although Iran has said that its nuclear program is basically motivated by the energy, for nuclear energy. However, America and other Western powers have accused Iran of developing a nuclear weapon. Because of this issue only, guys, Israel and America attacked Iran, this year. Okay, so as part of the agreement which has been signed between Iran and America, Iran has decided that it is going to downblend the uranium. Okay, so before we study what is downblend, we have to understand what is nuclear enrichment. Okay, so naturally occurring uranium, has both U-238 and U-235. Okay, out of these two uranium, U-235 is a fissile material which can be used in nuclear plants, and it can be also used in nuclear weapons for developing nuclear weapons. But the thing is that in the natural uranium, the proportion of U-235, which is a fissile material, is very low. So naturally occurring uranium U-235 is very low. Very low. It is, I think, 0.7%. 0.7%. So what do? We do nuclear enrichment. What is nuclear enrichment? It is a process through which the proportion of U-235, it increases to maybe 6%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60% as per our requirement. The process is called centrifugal method. Using which the proportion of U-235 is increased, and this process is called nuclear enrichment. Okay, so what is this downblending? Downblending is the process just the opposite of nuclear enrichment. Downblending is what? Just the opposite of enrichment. Okay, this is clear, guys. What is downblending? Downblending is opposite of nuclear enrichment. Here what we do, we basically reduce the enriched uranium. We reduce the percentage, the proportion of the fissile material, which is U-235. Okay, so basically we mix them with degraded uranium. Okay, so let me just read out the definition for you. So downblending is the process of reducing the concentration of uranium-235, which is a fissile material, by mixing depleted uranium. It is opposite of nuclear enrichment. The process reduces the amount of fissile material which can be used for weaponization. So now this downgrading happens, the downblending happens. So now it cannot be used for nuclear weapons. For nuclear weapons, we need what percentage of nuclear enrichment? Can anybody tell me? For nuclear weapon, what is the percentage of enrichment required? Can anybody tell me? What is the percentage of enrichment required for nuclear weapon? More than 60, 70, 80, 90%. Then only it can be used for nuclear weapons. More than 90%. But for nuclear energy, what kind of enrichment is required? For nuclear energy, 6%, 5%, 3% is more than enough. For nuclear energy, 6%, 5%, 4% is more than enough for nuclear energy. For nuclear weapons, we need 70, 80, 90% of enrichment. This is very important. So guys, this downblending, please read more about downblending. Downblending is Okay, a very important process which can be asked. Okay, enrichment can also be asked. Okay, now which, okay, which organization will oversee this? This will be verified by IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency. This is a very important body. I think this is IAEA basically. Okay, it's a, where is headquartered? Vienna, Austria. Vienna, Austria. Okay, so this is an important organization. You should definitely have a look at it. IAEA is very important. Okay, moving on to the next topic, guys. Next topic today is the World Bank has come out with a report saying that there will be economic impact of climate change on India. By 2050, the World Bank has said that the impact will be visible in our day-to-day life. Okay, so the World Bank has listed out 5 major impacts of climate change economically on India. One of the major impact is inflation is going to rise. Okay, because of climate change, inflation is going to rise. Why inflation will rise, guys? Inflation will rise because there will be fall in agriculture productivity. There will be fall in agriculture yield. There will be fall in overall produce of agriculture. Okay, so because of climate change, guys, food production will be negatively impacted, and this will impact the supply of food, okay, items, and that will lead to increase in inflation. Okay, so agriculture goes down, inflation rises. Okay, because of inflation rising, the standard of living will decrease. The standard of living will decrease. This is again a very important concept. Okay, next, guys, because of climate change, what is going to happen? Demand for energy, cooling, demand for energy, demand for cooling is going to rise. Demand for energy, demand for cooling is going to rise. Also, guys, one more impact will happen: water scarcity. Because of climate change, there is going to be water scarcity. Okay, so the impact of climate change is quite visible, and in the next 20 years, by 2050, this is going to increase only. This is going to rise only. So inflation is going to rise, the GDP will fall. Okay, according to estimate by World Bank, 2.5% of GDP will be lost by 2050. Imagine 2.5% of GDP will be lost because of inflation. Okay, guys, so maybe a question can be framed here, analytical question. Next, guys, the most important topic today is Kerala Nipah. Guys, Kerala has again seen the outbreak of Nipah. Nipah outbreak for the first time occurred in Kerala in 2018. Guys, Nipah is a zoonotic viral disease. Nipah is a zoonotic viral disease which is spreading from animals to humans. Which is spreading from animals to humans. Guys, which animal is the reservoir of Nipah? Which animal is reservoir of Nipah? Guys, it is the fruit bat or the flying bat. Flying bat or the fruit bat. Fruit bat or the flying bat. Okay, this is very, very important, guys. This is the reservoir of Nipah. Guys, fruit bat eats fruits. It eats fruit. Okay, so what happens is during the April season, May, June, July, August, September, more fruits are there. Because of the rainy season, the plants will have more fruits, and because of these more fruits, the bats will get attracted, and these bats have the reservoir of the Nipah virus, and they transmit it to the humans. Therefore, guys, we see in Kerala, generally the Nipah outbreak happens in the month of April, May, June, July, August, which is the flowering season of the fruit plants. The fruit plants. Okay, so flying fox or the fruit bat, which is the reservoir of this Nipah virus, this is really very, very important. Okay, so guys, why do we see only the zoonotic outbreaks in Kerala? Why not in Tamil Nadu? Why not in Bihar? Why not in Jharkhand? Why not in Kashmir? Why not in Northeast? Why we are seeing more outbreaks in the Kerala? Okay, can anybody tell me why we are seeing more outbreaks in Kerala? Okay, guys, because of the Western Ghats. Because of the Western Ghats. Okay, Western Ghats have high biodiversity. Western Ghats have thick forest. Okay, because of this thick dense forest, what happens is that the human population is also very high. You know guys, Kerala is one of the highly populated, okay, states in India. Okay, so population density is very high in Kerala. Because of the population density, okay, there is deforestation, there is plantation agriculture, and what happens is that they are, okay, mixing with the animals. Okay, they are coming close quarter with the animals. Okay, so humans and animals, they are coming in close quarter because of deforestation, because of, okay, fragmentation of habitat. Because of fragmentation of habitats, human settlements are going into the forest areas, and this close contact is leading to the virus transmitting from the humans, from the animals to the humans. Okay, any disease which transmits, transmits from the animals to the humans, that disease is called what? That disease is called zoonotic disease. Can you name some zoonotic diseases? Can anybody name some zoonotic diseases? Okay, you can take note of it, guys. Rabies, avian influenza, Japanese encephalitis, Cancer forest disease, West Nile river, West Nile fever. Okay, all these are zoonotic diseases. What are these zoonotic diseases? Zoonotic diseases are those diseases which basically transmit from animals to humans. These are zoonotic diseases, and one of the main reasons for increasing zoonotic diseases is loss of biodiversity and deforestation, which is leading to contact of humans with animals. Okay, this is very, very important. So what is the approach to tackle the zoonotic diseases? Guys, the approach to tackle zoonotic diseases is one health approach. What is the approach? One health approach. One health approach is the approach. Okay, what is one health? One health is when we are having, you can see this triangle. Okay, human health, plant health, and animal health. Human health, plant health, and animal health. Okay, so we have human health, we have plant health, and we have animal health. Okay, so this is called the one health approach. Okay, guys, Nipah virus has been designated as priority pathogen by WHO. Again, I repeat, Nipah virus has been designated as a priority pathogen by WHO. Nipah virus has been designated as a priority pathogen by WHO. Okay, let us move on to the next topic. Guys, Telegram has been restricted. Telegram has been restricted in India, and guys, we are also suffering because we had a Telegram channel, but we cannot access. I cannot talk to you, so I will wait for 22nd of June. If the Telegram channel does not come back, then we will start a WhatsApp group also. Don't worry. Okay, so today we will discuss Telegram restrictions. So guys, the government has restricted Telegram till 22nd of June. And the reason what the government has given is Telegram was used for NEET leak. Okay, so guys, in this context, there is one science topic which becomes very, very important, which is dark web. Guys, there was allegations by the government of India that Telegram is used for, nefarious activities, illegal activities in the dark web. Okay guys, what is dark web and why this is very important for UPSC prelims examination next year? Guys, dark web is that proportion of web which cannot be accessed by normal browser. Okay, so dark web is part of the deep web. Okay, so guys, it is like a triangle, it's like an iceberg. At the top we have the open web. Open web is basically the normal web which we access, the Googles, we access, websites, and that is called open web. Below the open web, we have the deep web. Deep web is that web which is not indexed. Not indexed means anything which is not indexed, you cannot access through the normal browser like the Yahoo browser, the Google browser, or the Bing browser. Okay, so non-indexed internet. non-indexed internet is called deep web. Okay, for example, guys, your Gmail is password protected. I cannot access your Gmail. Your bank account, I cannot access your bank account. Okay, I cannot access your bank account. Why? Because that bank account which you have in any bank, the digital bank account, is in the deep web. Deep web is password protected. Deep web is password protected. But I can access your website. You can come to my website, but you cannot come to my bank account or my Gmail. Okay, that is what is called deep web. So below the deep web, we have the dark web. Dark web is that part of deep web which is not indexed and can only be accessible through special browser. You need special browser. What kind of browser for the dark web? Tor Onion browser. Tor Onion browser. Tor Onion browser. Tor Onion browser. This is a special browser for the dark web. Okay, so don't ever go to dark web. This is dangerous. Okay, never ever access dark web. Okay, never you should go to dark web. Okay, so dark web. My question to you, is dark web illegal in India? What's the answer? Is dark web illegal in India? What's the answer? Is dark web illegal in India? What's the answer? Can anybody tell me? No, it is not illegal in India. Okay, but if you carry out illegal activity using the dark web, then it is illegal. Okay, so keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Okay, guys, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Guys, Tamil Nadu has taken a very good decision that along with the Tamil, okay, anthem, they will also sing the national anthem in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. So this was in news, guys. National anthem being sung along with the Tamil anthem in the Tamil Nadu Assembly. Okay, national anthem, guys. You know who wrote the national anthem? Who wrote the national anthem? Guys, anyone? Who wrote the national anthem? Can anybody tell me? Let me see how many of you can answer. Rabindranath Tagore. Okay. So you should read about national anthem. This is really very, very important. Okay. You can get this question. Okay. So Kaveri is there. Priya is answering. Very good. Ritika Dohare. Rui Khan. Okay. Okay. So most of you are answering correctly, guys. Okay. Last, guys, India, UK has signed a social security agreement. This social security agreement is called what? Okay. This social security agreement. Okay. They have signed a social security agreement. So this is also not that important. You can skip also, not that important. Okay, one more point, guys. Today, Bar Council of India is in news. Guys, recently, the Supreme Court judges, they have observed about the quality of law graduates. Okay, quality of law graduates coming out of law colleges. So in this context, the Bar Council of India is very important. Okay, UPSC has asked question on the Bar Council of India. It is a statutory body under the Advocates Act 1961. Under the Advocates Act 1961, this Bar Council of India was created. The idea was to basically regulate the profession of this law. Okay, that was the thing, and it also set standards for the law schools. So let me read out the mandate of the Bar Council of India. Bar Council of India is a statutory body created by the Parliament under the Advocates Act. It performs regulatory function by prescribing standards for professional conduct and etiquettes and by exercising disciplinary jurisdiction over the bar. It also sets standards for legal education and grant recognition to the universities. Okay, so they also grant recognition to the universities, law universities. So this is really very, very important. They regulate not just the profession, they also regulate the legal education. Okay, so Bar Council of India is a statutory body. Guys, generally, whenever they will give you questions regarding Bar Council of India, definitely remember they are going to ask you that it is a regulatory, it's a statutory body. Keep this in mind, statutory body. This is a favorite theme in the UPSC prelims examination. They will definitely ask, is it a statutory body? Is it a constitutional body? Is it an executive body? The answer will be, it's a statutory body. It's a statutory body. Okay. Mr. Jodhpal is saying, sir, I want to talk to you. I want to join your prelims mentorship. Guys, anyone who wants my prelims mentorship for 2027, they can visit my website, which is optimizeias.com. optimizeias.com, or you can contact me, you can WhatsApp me. My number is 7739809014. Okay, so 7739809014. Okay, you can WhatsApp me, you can take my appointment, and I will speak to you. Okay, so with this, I would like to conclude today's session. I hope the session was useful. Tomorrow I will take a live session. We will discuss the test. We are having a Sunday test. Okay, so we will have a revision session for the Sunday test. How many of you are coming for the tomorrow's live revision session? Okay, we are going to discuss the targets which we have done to the entire week so that we can take the test on Sunday. I hope we can. Okay, we can meet tomorrow. Okay, Maninder Gupta ji. Okay, superb. Time I will. Time. What time you want? Evening. Evening time is the best time. Okay. Evening time, around 7 p.m. we can have tomorrow, if you allow me. Okay, 7 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday night. Every Saturday night will be a revision night. Okay, every Saturday night can be a revision night. We will discuss the test which we are having tomorrow. Okay, I hope that will be useful. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care. Good night.